I guess. Julieta, welcome back. Julieta, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, nice. And um, yeah, how's your Friday going? Probably almost over as well.
Yes, it's 7 p.m.
Okay. Do you have any plans
Teacher,
for Friday night? Yeah. What's up?
mm, no, I don't have any plan.
Okay. And what were you gonna ask?
No, I didn't want to ask. I just wanted to say that I read the Bluebeard's story. It's really murky.
Yeah, the Blueberry story? Like
Yeah,
the myth or the legend?
yes, it's a fairy tale, I think, something like that.
Fairy tale. Why do you
Yeah,
ask?
I didn't ask. I just read, but
I lost you for a second. So you just
I
read it?
said that I didn't ask. I just read it, and I think it's a murky a lot.
It's Marky.
Yeah, it's gloomy. It's about a murder, so it's
Yeah.
so yeah,
It's definitely gory. There's a really
gory.
cool. It's called The Bloody Chamber, and it's a remake of that story.
Oh
Really
no.
cool. It's Angela Carter. So she's pretty big in the 90s, I think. But it's called The
Hmm.
Bloody Chamber, and it's like a remake of the Bluebeard myth, which is cool. I liked it. A lot of symbolism, which is kind of fun. So if you ever get a chance to read it, I'm sure you can find it online. But The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter, I would put it up here, but it's a little bit too long for us. Um, yeah, anyways, if you liked Bluebeard. Misun, welcome to class. How's it going? Misun? Okay, I can't hear you, Misun. Rebecca, are you there?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay, nice. And how's it going?
It's going well. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I
I was
lost
gonna.
you for a while. Sorry.
No, no, no,
I
that
didn't
was my fault.
get the last part you said. Sorry.
I muted myself. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
That was my fault.
it's okay. Don't
Um,
worry. It's okay.
Yeah, and we're just gonna run to the next one, Carlos, because we want to get to the story. I want to get to the story and finish it, maybe. Carlos, how's it going?
Hey, hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
Nice, good to hear. And like I said, welcome to class. Me soon, I would try to leave and come back because I cannot hear you. But other than that, yeah, let's get started with the story. So we're gonna be talking about a story called War. I'm gonna make it bigger so we can read it. And hopefully that's big enough. It's another Italian. Um, and let's start with Giulietta. Can you read the name of the fellow?
Yes, Luigi Pirandello.
Nice. And can you read the title in the first two paragraphs?
War. Passengers who had left Rome by the night express had to stop until dawn at the small station of Fabriano in order to continue their journey by the small old-fashioned local joining the main line with Sulmona.
The next paragraph too.
Oh, at dawn, in a stuffy and smoky second-class carriage, in which 5 people had already spent the night, a bulky woman in deep mourning was hoisted in, almost like a shapeless bundle. Behind her, puffing and moaning, followed her husband, a tiny man, thin and weakly, his face death-white, his eyes small and bright, and looking shy and uneasy.
Nice. That sounded really good. Good correction. Um, where was it? Moaning and mourning. Nice work with those. Does anybody have any questions in these first two paragraphs? Too many to ask. Come on, go for it. Ask some questions. Like, what do you have, Anna Carolina?
Hoisted. Um, hoisted.
Hoisted. Okay, so like pulled. So if you hoist something, it's like you have to pull it, but with a lot of force. So it's not easy. So she was like pulled in, she was pushed in, she was like hoisted in. This idea that she's like pulled with kind of force. Sorry, hold on. Um,
And
and
what
so yeah.
about bulky? Bulky woman?
And what about what? Bulky?
Bulky, bulky, bulky,
So
bulky.
it means that she's kind of heavy. She's big. She's not small. Kind of fat would be bulky.
Oh, really? Chubby.
Yeah. Yeah, so somebody's bulky, they're kind of fat. And we've got this idea, it's stuffy and smoky. It means it's kind of like humid. There's a lot of, it's like hard to breathe. There's a lot of smoke. It's a cheap carriage. It's not first class, it's second class. Still above third class. Um, yeah, and so they're traveling, and there's a woman in mourning. So she's wearing all black, she's sad, and her husband is small, he's pale, he looks shy and uneasy. Let's have Heidi. Can you read the next part?
Having at last taken out a seat, he politely thanked the passengers who had helped his wife and who had made room for her. Then he turned around to the woman, trying to pull down the collar of her coat, and politely inquired,
And keep going if you can.
"Are you
Pull-
all right, dear?" The wife, instead of answering, pulled up her collar again to her eyes, so as to hide her face. "Nasty words," muttered the husband with a sad smile.